We're having the best day at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
According to you. Hey there, Mam Fam. We are here to have another best day ever in Walt Disney World, as voted on by you.
That's right. We asked you, the Mam Fam, to vote on your favorite activities here at this park. And we've got a long list, so we better get to it.
Lights, camera, action. Because it's Hollywood.
Yeah, it's better when you explain it.
I know. To get today's to-do list, we pulled you, the Mam Fam, on Patreon with some very specific questions like what ride is your top priority? What daytime show do we need to see? And of course, most importantly, what are we eating and drinking throughout the day? I think some of the answers will surprise you all, so let's get to it.
Our first stop on this best day ever is at Galaxy's Edge. In a shock, I think, to no one, we asked you, what is your #1 top ride we must ride today? And in a park of all bangers, we had one rise to the top. Nailed it. Because Star Wars Rise of the Resistance took 38.2% of the vote, followed by a very close neck-and-neck race for second and third, with Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets coming in at 20.4%, and the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror coming in at 20.1%. Star Wars Rise of the Resistance I guess we can call it a ride, but I would argue it's more of an experience where you actually join up with the Resistance in an attempt to flee the First Order. That's Kylo Ren and his goons. And nothing ever goes wrong, of course, as you depart into space and you assist all of those famous heroes from the newest trilogy. This experience has a 40-inch height requirement and is a fancy ride for this park. So if you want to do it, just know you're going to have to purchase it separately for your entire party. But without any further ado, let's go see Poe Dameron.
Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer.
X-Wings, just hold us to the rendezvous point on Dakar.
Roger, this is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits. Oh, no time to waste.
Okay, First Order TIE fighters, reroute! I have a bad feeling about this.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take control.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, this goes to the first. Take cover, recruits! If anyone's back in a blaster, now's a good time.
No evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave. Destroy you and the Resistance.
Okay, you're clear.
Lieutenant back here.
Back! Do I?
I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the Resistance base is secure.
Certified banger.
Absolutely. I mean, it's hard to not just say that is the best ride objectively in this park.
I honestly think it's possibly objectively the best ride in Walt Disney World. Even if you don't like Star Wars, like, you cannot deny the length, the different ride systems, the animatronics, the trackless tech, how large and immersive those scenes are. I mean, I still get goosebumps when you walk out and see the Stormtroopers for the first time. I still get goosebumps when you ride in and see the AT-ATs for the first time. Like, that attraction is unbelievable, and I think it was correctly chosen as the top priority.
You know, and as my favorite ride at Hollywood Studios, it does lean into something else the Mam Fam voted for.
We asked, what souvenir are you picking up? And with 39.2% of the vote...
Nice glasses work.
Thank you. The answer was something specific to my favorite ride in Hollywood Studios.
Mine just so happens to be Star Wars Rise of the Resistance.
I think
I don't know why Appennine's here.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm glad to see him though. It's been a while. I also
Are you glitching?
Well, I definitely think it's the best ride, and I think a month ago I would have said it's my favorite, but I'm pretty high on the Muppets right now, so I think I will reserve my souvenir shopping till later today. But Alan, you should pick something Star Wars for Rise. For the record also, number 2 for souvenir was something classic that says Hollywood Studios or Walt Disney World on it, like a mug, t-shirt, or magnet, 31.7% of the vote, and 27.5% of the vote was a collectible such as a pin, blind box, or ears.
I wish it was that, because if they had blind boxes, you know how much we love blind boxes.
Yeah, we do like a blind box.
Maybe they have a blind box in Star Wars.
Maybe. Let's find out.
Now, while you can find plenty of Star Wars branded merchandise in Hollywood Studios proper, when you're here in Batuu, since you are off planet, you're going to find a lot more unique and well-themed merchandise pieces, down to like a menagerie shop if you wanted to pick up a creature from space. But me, myself, and I think I want something repping the Black Spire Outpost, which is the marketplace where we are right now. I don't have anything with that on it, and I think I want it. Oh, look. Mando and the child.
His name is Grogu.
What's your name?
Very good.
And if you wanted a creature, there are plenty available. Oh, my.
It's a wildcat sleeping with a baby porg.
No, and clearly it's still been well-loved. Look at how well-loved it is. Oh, the cat's heard us. We shouldn't wake him up. Here's some of the selection of the Black Spire Outpost items. You have t-shirts, hoodies, what looks like a Spirit jersey. Yep, a Spirit jersey. Oh, that has a Star Wars in Arabish on the back. Nothing is really speaking to me with Black Spire Outpost, but I have seen, that mug. If only we didn't have just absolute cabinets full of mugs. I did see another shirt that was quite simple that we walked by that I think I might want. Here's it here, folks. I really want this shirt, either in the gray or in the black. Unfortunately, they do not have it in my size as of right now. So what I'm going to do instead of buying it today is I have put a bookmark on this. We're putting this on layaway, and I'm going to come back and pick this up next time I am in Hollywood Studios, because it's just so simple and cool. All right, that's my souvenir. Molly will pick hers out a little bit later when we are at Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets.
And out of the galaxy far, far away, we are headed to Andy's backyard to hit up the second priority ride, according to you. Now, actually, technically, Rise the Resistance won again, with 20.2% of the vote. Clearly, that was folks that did not select Rise the first time, but we are not doing repeats. So we are instead headed to Slinky Dog Dash, which got 19% of the vote, followed by Twilight Zone Tower of Terror at 18.4%, and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway at 15.3%. I gotta tell you, looking at the numbers, this park is incredibly close on a lot of these races, and that's because all bangers. Just like that, we've been shrunk down to the size of a toy in a backyard where Andy's mom apparently does not believe in shrubbery or any kind of shade. Slinky Dog Dash, or Puppy Dog, as my 4-year-old niece called it recently, is a very fun family coaster. It's got a 38-inch height requirement, and I love to say it's got more bark than it looks like from the ground, with some surprises along the race car track Andy has set up. And it's incredibly popular, not just with you, ma'am fam, but this is the hardest to book multi-pass lightning lane in this park, even amongst all of these bangers, even amongst new rides like Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. It is still the one that sells out first, so if you're booking multi-pass here, go for Slinky Dog first. If you're not using Lightning Lane, I highly recommend riding it at night. Not only is the line going to be a little bit shorter most likely, but also that helps with the whole sun thing. But most importantly, this land is absolutely stunning at night.
So much fun.
It's just adorable. It is such a cute ride, and the detail not only on that ride but this whole land are one of my favorite things as a Toy Story fan. There's just so much to look at in the queue and everything.
Not to mention the fact that, talk about the introduction to a coaster for your littles. I think this is a ton of fun. Yeah, as Molly mentioned, it has a little bit more bark than I think people expect, but what a fun and safe way to bring people into the world of coasters.
Yeah, my 4-year-old niece loved it so much we rode it 3 times in one day, and it was her favorite ride in all of Walt Disney World.
Yeah, puppy dog, you know?
Puppy dog, 4-year-old approved.
Here we go.
You heard it here first.
There you go. You didn't know you'd get that advice from us ever, but now,
Hey.
4-year-old approved. Actually, every one of my nieces and nephews liked it, up to the 13-year-old nephew. They all had a good time. It's a family coaster.
All right, 2 of your top choice rides down, and it's time for a nosh. So we're gonna head to pick up lunch at your top voted spot, and that is the Hollywood Brown Derby Lounge. Now that clocked in with 29.3% of your vote, a pretty convincing win. In second place was Docking Bay 7 with 19.4% of the vote. And lastly, in third, Woody's Lunchbox with 18.9% of the vote. I'm not gonna lie to you folks, I'm pretty surprised that the Brown Derby Lounge took this one because I fully expected the Mam Fam to vote for, well, Woody's Lunchbox, because I know that people love those treats there. I can't say I'm upset though, because my personal favorite spot to go hang out is the Hollywood Brown Derby Lounge. And then second to me, of course, is Baseline, but we'll get back to that later. So I gotta say, I'm pretty pumped. The Brown Derby Lounge is the exterior seating of the Hollywood Brown Derby restaurant, where you have a great selection of beverages and bites. I know my personal favorite is the Cobb salad that you can pick up, and probably is what I'm gonna get this time around with, I don't know, am I feeling a martini or an old fashioned on the side? Do you have a preference? Go martini, all right. Martini day? Well, regardless, I'm thrilled that today we'll be lounging at the lounge. Unlike the Hollywood Brown Derby, this lounge does not take reservations, but you will need to join the walk-up wait list, which you can find in the My Disney Experience app. Notably, you can order from the full menu here while you're at the lounge, and they have full bar selections for you as well. Honestly, there's no better spot to sit and luxuriate at Disney's Hollywood Studios than the Brown Derby Lounge, and I am, as my friends across the pond would say, chuffed to be here. While Molly is trying to sort her life together over there,
I keep dropping my bag.
I'll talk about our martinis. Listen, there's nothing quite like sitting at the Hollywood Brown Derby with a crisp martini, doing some people watching. I myself have gone for the Hendrix Gin with a twist. Molly has gone for the Grey Goose with a twist. Normally I do mine straight up, but on a summer day, you gotta add some citrus.
It's just a darn good martini. They make great classic cocktails here. I don't feel like I need to review it. If you know what a martini, the twist tastes like, this is a good one. But what's fun here is they also have a margarita flight and a martini flight with 3 smaller, different flavored cocktails if you want to try that. But I want to ask Alan, do you remember the Star Wars fashion show?
Oh, do I? Do I wish it came back? Going with Kylo Ren's temper tantrum?
Kylo Ren's temper tantrum, and it was right there. It's just the best place to watch it because you could have your martini, you could have your salad, and you could just watch
Captain Phasma strut down the runway.
It was a silly show.
Good times.
If you remember what we're talking about,
let us know.
Our meal has arrived, and we are splitting the famous Cobb salad, which originated at the original Hollywood Brown Derby in actual Hollywood, California. Rumor has it Mr. Grauman of the Chinese Theater came in late one night and wanted something to eat, and the chef went back into the kitchen and found a little bit of everything that they had left over, chopped it all up, served it. He loved it so much, kept coming back and asking for it, and that is the history of the Cobb salad. And on top of it, you've got spit roasted turkey, bacon, egg, tomato, blue cheese, chive, avocado, and a classic dressing, which Abby wonderfully tossed tableside and split for us. And I also couldn't resist trying the shareable side of the au gratin potato with black diamond cheddar.
Done incredibly well. And what makes it done incredibly well, the small slices and the small cubes of all the ingredients. It's so fresh, it's so light, especially on a hot day. And the dressing's vinegary, I love it, I love it.
Look how thin those are.
The opposite of a hot day.
That was so hot. It's pretty good though. There's a nice like herbiness to the breadcrumbs on top. Lots of creamy cheese. I wish the cheese was a little thicker. The sauce is a little thin for me, but the potatoes are also cut really thin, which I'm enjoying. pretty nice little side if you're a potato fan, but I probably don't need to get this again. I will get the Cobb salad every time though. It's the best. I'm so glad that's what was selected because I don't think that's what the majority of guests in the park would do. The Man Fam gets it because I love just sitting there, people watching, lots of characters walking back and forth, just a very luxuriating experience.
Now it should be noted that this location, we got to going some refurb soon.
Yes, they're going to refurbish some things on the patio, so they've moved it over a little bit to the side of the building, outside of where Starring Rolls, RIP, used to be. So you can still order all your favorite things. There's still going to be the walk-up bar that you may know and love to grab a cocktail on your way to Fantasmic or whatever. But I'm excited to see the refurbished patio because the cast members seem excited. But now, we've had lunch. We've not had dessert.
It's all right.
And for said sweet treat, we are headed down Sunset Boulevard to Hollywood Scoops, where you can get hand-scooped ice cream, milkshakes, and in the morning time, blueberry Mickey waffles, which is quite nice. Hollywood Scoops won with 26.2% of the vote, beating out the infamous carrot cake cookie at 18.8%. You can get that delectable treat at the Trolley Car Cafe. And in third place, the Lunchbox Tart from Woody's Lunchbox in Toy Story Land at 16.8%. Now, my favorite dessert in the park used to be the Wookiee cookie at Backlot Express, and it did get a lot of votes as well, but unfortunately, they ruined it, and it's not as good anymore. Still, I'm a bit surprised that a simple dessert like hand-scooped ice cream won out over some of the more intricate and themed desserts at the park, but I guess that just goes to show that sometimes you can't beat a good scoop of ice cream.
Sorry. We're film fast because the ice cream is melting and getting everywhere. Pro tip, it's a double scoop. Ask for an extra cup, put one of the scoops into the cup so that you might share, because 2 scoops is a lot, especially in the Florida heat. All right, I'm gonna eat this. Delicious mint chocolate chip. You don't have to get both of the same flavor. You can 2 different ones. God, I love mint chocolate chip. Second only to strawberry. Yeah, that's my tip for you. This is for Molly, who's currently holding the camera, and I'm gonna hand it to her, and we're gonna turn off the camera so we can eat this before it melts away.
I agree, Man Fam. Simple ice cream cone sometimes just hits. And you know what? While we're down here at the end of Sunset, I'm going to go ahead and get my souvenir as well. Remember, Alan is, well, laying away the Star Wars and Airbrush t-shirt he saw on Batuu. But I'm just really feeling the Muppets these days, and I'm not going to lie to you, Man Fam. Even if Rise is probably my favorite ride, I'm not a Star Wars girly, so I don't want merchandise from Star Wars. But I am a Muppets girly, and so I'm going to go for that. All right, headed now into Rock Around the Shop, which is still the name of the gift store at the end of Rock and Roller Coaster. But of course, now it is chock full of Muppets gear. Spoiler alert, this is the only thing Muppets were doing today. That's right, Rock and Roller Coaster did not crack the top spot on any of the ride votes. It got close, but never the whole thing, which does make me sad because I would have loved to ride it today because I love it so much. There's just so many Easter eggs and nods to both Muppet Vision 3D and other Muppet projects, as well as the original Rock and Roller Coaster when you go through the queue and pre-show, even on the ride itself and here in the gift shop. So if you want to know more about the new reimagining here, check out our Rock and Roller Coaster video. Cheese. And of course, there's a whole line of Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets specific merchandise. There's a lot of fun t-shirts, water bottles, accessories, and they finally brought one of the most popular online items to the store, and I'm on a quest for it.
Sammy go.
Here he is. He's glorious. I ordered the Miss Piggy and Kermit off Shop Disney when they first came out, but Sam Eagle wasn't available yet, and he's one of my favorite Muppets, so I need him.
Next up on our list is heading to a live show. Now, I just want to be very explicitly clear here. I mean daytime shows. We all know Fantasmic is the big one here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, but let's not forget about all of the daytime shows that exist at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now, what won out amongst them was Indiana Jones' Epic Stunt Spectacular with 28.1% of the vote. Followed closely by, for the first time in forever, a Frozen Sing-Along Spectacular at 27.5%. And lastly, Beauty and the Beast live on stage at 21.6%. I'm gonna try not to be offended by that, ma'am fam. Now here's the hitch. There is a rainstorm forecasted with some lightning in the area, which means there's potential the show gets canceled. We're gonna keep an eye on it, but you'll know if it does or doesn't based upon this incredibly glorious reenactment one might see. Or the real show. You know, whichever one. Spike. 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 Spike.
Glittery idol on a statue piece. Oh.
Wait, no, you can't move because I'm gonna do sand.
Glittery idol on a statue piece.
Bag of sand. Weigh it, weigh it, weigh it, weigh it.
Oh, it's too heavy. He misweighed.
I am a ball. I am a ball. I am a ball.
Hello there, ladies and germs. I'm here to tell you a little bit about how movies are made.
Magic!
That's enough of an explanation for me. We're moving on now.
Now it's time for stage fighting. Punch.
Ow.
Punch.
Ow.
Indy! Tell us to jump.
Jump. Hello. I'm German and I've just stepped off a plane. I must fight you now.
Oh no, not the Germans.
Kapow.
No. Oh, am I Indy now?
Yeah.
I thought I was Marion. I'm back to being Indy. Okay.
Yeah, no, you have to. You're wearing so many hats, Mom.
All
You got
right.
this.
Marion's in the plane like, Indy, get me out, get me out. And now I'm Indy.
Do.
No, you hit. Doom. Hooray! I beat the Germans. We gotta get away from the explosion.
Oh,
now
yeah,
you're
yeah.
Indy again.
Run! Explosions! Jump away! Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Fire! And
Cool
that's
guy.
our show! Dun, 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 dun.
Gosh, I really hope they get to see the real thing.
I don't know, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good though.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Wow. That was
Probably just as good as seeing the real
Spectacular.
thing. Yeah, that was an epic spectacular. Here's what I find interesting. I also love Indiana Jones. I think objectively Indy's the best answer, but I think for me I have a little more nostalgia for Beauty and the Beast. But I have nostalgia for both because I saw both growing up. I think Indy is the best of the stage shows during the day that hits the whole family. Because little kids, even if they haven't seen the movies, love watching bad guys get punched.
Indiana Jones only hits the bad guys.
And they are bad guys. So that's good. And then the parents and the grandparents like it because they've seen the movie. So I really do love Indy, and it's one of the last vestiges of like old MGM.
That's true.
That said, I find it very interesting that none of the new shows even got close to the platform.
You know what I find interesting?
What?
Ducklings. Insert zoom in shot here.
Too excited. Hello, little babies! Hello, you precious, perfect angels! Hello, I love you!
Okay, after the duckling break, I do agree. The old shows, at least by my approximation, are just better than the newer shows that are introduced recently. I mean, Beauty and the Beast live on stage still hits. Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular is still incredible.
I actually love that Frozen made the platform too, because I think that is such an underrated show, and it is so funny. It makes me laugh out loud every time. But generally, I feel like the shows in this park are one of the things that makes it special, especially because you've got all those heavy hitter attractions that you're trying to get to with your lightning lanes. They're all great filler to sit possibly in air conditioning and enjoy a live performance, and live performance is important.
Yes, live entertainment matters. You know what else matters? The next attraction we're going to. Nailed it!
And we don't have to go too far for that third attraction, just over to the Chinese Theater, because when asked your third priority ride, 19.6% of you said Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. That was followed closely by Rock and Roller Coaster at 17.4% and Toy Story Mania at 16.7%. What I find incredibly interesting is that neither Rock and Roller Coaster nor Tower of Terror pulled out a victory. They both were second and third several times, but neither one had enough to actually claim a top spot.
That's a classic case of splitting the vote there, Mo.
That is a classic case of splitting the vote. I also think those are the most intense thrill rides here. Tower of Terror also has a spooky factor to it, so it's a little bit more limited on who can enjoy those experiences. Both of those would be on my best day. But so would this one, because again, this park is just bangers. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is the first ride dedicated to Mickey and Minnie, which is insane, because they're kind of the whole thing. This one has no height requirement, but it's still really thrilling. It's still fun for your whole family as you head into the Chinese theater for the premiere of Mickey and Minnie's next cartoon. When ruh-roh, things go wrong and you end up being part of the cartoon on a runaway railway. We rode this with my family last week, the entire group, and we all had a blast. The whole family was cracking up during the conga scene with Daisy. I really think it's amazing how much thrill and excitement they can get into an attraction that doesn't have a height requirement, and it truly has become one of my favorites.
Just Cutie Patootie Ride?
I really do love it so much. I do think that one hits my top 3 for this park. Well, all bangers. Is there a ride that we didn't do? That's all the rides for the video. Is there a ride we didn't feature that you would put in your top 3? Maybe swap something?
I mean, Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror. Honestly, Smuggler's Run has elevated itself a lot since they've given that rewritability.
Yeah, it's tough. I think I would remove Slinky Dog as much as I enjoy it. I think Rock and Roller Coaster is better to me. And Tower would make my list too. So, just all bangers.
All bangers. Well, after that, do you want to have another little snack?
I think we need a libation.
And what is a libation if not simply a liquid snack? We asked you, where would you go to pick up a beverage and maybe a secondary snack? And you said, overwhelmingly, Baseline Tap House, taking 52.9% of the vote. In second place, a distant second, Oga's Cantina at 25.4%, and that is followed by the Brown Derby Lounge at 14.9%. Listen, I absolutely love Baseline Tap House. It features brews mainly from California, but I do love a craft brewery. It has rotating taps, which is something that is rare to find here in Walt Disney World, where the menu changes regularly. And if their brews don't tickle your fancy, they do have a fun selection of snacks, headlined by the massive soft pretzel and their charcuterie board. I always recommend ordering those two together because for some reason, restaurants never give you enough of a carb to put the meats and cheeses onto. So we've taken matters into our own hands and you order a pretzel and that just helps you get all the meat and cheese eaten. We're gonna do a little multitask moment here. Molly's capturing some great B-roll of our beverages while I tell you what they are. I picked up the Stone Delicious IPA. This is my standard go-to IPA when I come to Baseline. Molly has done, now what'd you call it, dear?
Fruity Little Thing. That's what Mike the bartender and I named it.
Got it. So this is the Hazy Little Thing IPA mixed with their seltzer?
Cider.
Cider.
Super fruit cider.
Okay, so and it is the Fruity Little Thing. Can't wait to dive in and give it a taste.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's delicious. Hazy Little Thing IPA is one of my favorite IPAs that you can just get kind of on the shelf or on tap a lot of places because it does have that hoppy flavor, but it's cut nicely by the haze. It's not too fruity, but it's just a nice IPA as an IPA fan. But it adds the fruitiness when you add in the cider because I do prefer a fruity hazy IPA, which doesn't make it too over the top or sweet. It just adds some fruit flavors. It's quite a nice mix.
Cheers. Stone Delicious is more of a traditional West Coast IPA, so not hazy. Straight to the point with the hop flavor up front, which I think a lot of people would describe as like you're licking a Christmas tree or like licking a pine tree. I love that. I know that's not for everybody. This is definitely a sipping beer, but one of my favorites. And that's what I'm going to do now. Sip.
Also, I just want to note, if you're not sure what kind of beer you like, they do beer flights, which I think is a great option. So you can try something you know you're going to like and try some new things. And if you're not sure what to get, ask the bartenders. They're great here. They're very helpful. This is definitely one of my favorite spots in the park, so I'm glad this made the list.
Cheers.
Cheers. Baseline Tap House, always a good time. I do think this park, it's got a lot of bangers, but it also has a lot of nice opportunities to luxuriate. I like Oga's Cantina too, but I more like it for the vibes. The cocktails and drinks are better, I think, here in Brown Derby. But now for the final question. We said, Man Fam, is there anything you didn't get to do? And this is a completely write-in question. There were no options presented, which means anything that shows up on the chart had enough people to make it show up on the chart, which I respect. Special shout out to all the people that wrote in Walt Disney Presents, the exhibit about Walt Disney, to give it over 3%. But that was not the winner. A lot of people also said different, like, luxuriating, vibing out. A lot of specific calls out for things like vibing out in Galaxy's Edge or Toy Story Land or the new Animation Courtyard, which I appreciate. We also got 3.3% for getting a Ronto wrap. Just getting a Ronto wrap on its own pulled over 3%. The number 2 answer with 12.5%, meeting a character. There were a lot of specific characters mentioned, but meeting some character over 12%, but in no surprise at all, the number 1 must-do thing to make your day amazing at Disney's Hollywood Studios, 39.4% of the vote, seeing Fantasmic.
Now I know what you're expecting. You're expecting us to go to Fantasmic, watch it in all its brilliance, and give you a review when it's done.
However, my family was visiting last week and we took our nieces and nephews to see Fantasmic, some of them for the first time, some of them for the first time they remember, and I happen to capture their reviews and their thoughts and favorite parts on camera, so we're gonna let them review Fantasmic.
And I know that's not what we normally do, but this is about the most children-focused content you're ever gonna get on this channel because, frankly, their reviews were too good not to share.
Yeah, and I know people ask us to do content about how to go with kids. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, we're not parents.
We don't have
kids.
children, so we can't really do that. And also, we're not going to spend the little time we get to spend with our
That's
family making content. I'm not going to ask the kids that get to come here once every few years to work on their vacation.
No.
But we did learn some things over a week on a Disney cruise ship and in the parks with children.
Right.
So allow us to please bestow this information upon you, and you should listen to us. We are experts.
One.
Yeah. 1. Give them sugar. As much sugar as they want. Bonus if it has caffeine as well. But anytime, don't say, no, you can't have ice cream. You just had...
You can.
You can't say, no, you can't have ice cream. You just had a slushie or just had a soda. Give them all of
absolutely.
it. What's going to happen?
Also, like, if they want that plushie, if they want that big hat, if they want the big goofy bill, buy it.
Yeah, any merchandise, bubble wand, balloon, buy it for them. Why
Absolutely.
not? Why not? Number 3, bribery.
Oh, yes.
Bribery is incredible. If they're like, oh, I'm too scared, I don't want to ride Tower of Terror, but you think they're going to love it, just
Here's $50.
Just give them cash, or say, if you ride Tower of Terror with me, I'll buy you whatever you want when they're done.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
And they'll probably
kids love
have
merch.
fun.
And last but certainly not least, and I think this is potentially the most important.
This is really good parenting advice.
When it becomes too much,
Yeah.
find their original parents,
Their actual parents.
find their origin, and give them back.
And then you skip away as the fun aunt and uncle.
Ah,
You're welcome. That's
God.
our parenting tips.
Nailed
That's
it.
the best you're ever going to get from us.
gosh.
Anyway, let's roll that Fantasmic footage and those reviews. you think of the show? Oh, we're standing ovation. I'll take it. Yeah. What was your favorite part? Minnie and the princesses. What was your favorite part?
Cinderella.
Oh, what part?
When he went on top of the thing.
On the mountain?
Yeah.
Mickey?
Yeah.
Did you have any doubt he would save the day? No.
Never doubt Mickey's capabilities.
That's right. It's hard to argue with those kind of reviews.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
But I do agree, Fantasmic is one of my favorite things. It's actually my favorite nighttime spectacular in Disney. I think I like all of the different mediums, and I love seeing Mickey on the top of the mountain. It's so cute.
I agree. But that brings us to an end of our perfect day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios as chosen by you.
Now, Alan, we said what ride we'd add before. Is there anything else in the park, maybe not a ride, that is part of your perfect day at this park?
Yeah, those 3% people, I want a Ronto wrap.
Oh, you're the Ronto wrap.
Yeah, I'm a Ronto wrap kind of guy.
Ronto wrap.
What about you?
I'm a character girly. I love that there's lots of characters here. I love that they're coming into the new animation courtyard, which is soon going to open with even more character experiences, so I would do that. And also shout out to the projection show on the Chinese Theater in the evening. One of the most underrated things at Walt Disney World.
But all that said, let us know what else you might add to your perfect day, and let us know where we should do this next time.
Yeah, we've done this at a lot of the parks, including Disney and Universal. We could do it on the West Coast. We could redo some of them. And thank you again to the Man Fam on Patreon who voted on this perfect day. If you want to vote in surveys like this, have access to things like our behind the scenes podcast and more, check out our Patreon.
But until next time, friends, please be sure to like this video, subscribe if you are new, follow us on all of our socials, and come join us on Discord. We'd love to have you. The links for all that are down below.
And until next time, friends, I'm Molly.
And I'm Alan.
And it's been magical.
It has been.
Good night.
Bye.
Some imagination, huh?
Ooh.
Oh, boy.